You know, here's the argument, and the way I just gave an argument for Marxism, which I am not a Marxist. I heard a great interview with the guy running ICE on NPR, which I thought was wild. NPR had him on, and they gave him a fair interview. I figured they would be all up his ass. So his defense of the Machiavellian tactics that are being employed right now is that he apparently has worked as some kind of border agent for 20 years. He says, you could hear it in his voice, man, it fucked him up. He's like, you know, I've seen the back of trucks filled with dead bodies. Oof. You know what I mean? With children there who died, no oxygen. I've seen these horrors that have come from the open border and how awful it is. If we give any semblance of compassion or mercy for the people who've been here for 20 years, for the people with kids, the kids who get any loophole that we convey is going to produce more people trying to come over the border. And many of those people are going to get killed. They're going to, you know, they're drowned. There will be many deaths because of this, not to mention the drug smuggling and all that stuff. And so every time the NPR reporter would push back with the human rights compassion angle, his take is, yeah, but which do we pick? Which do we choose? Creating some way for people to stay in the United States who came here as kids and do the nuanced, compassionate thing. But it gives the impression to the rest of the world that we're doing that. And that gets X amount of people killed, that many people die. That was his take on it, which is why they're doing that. That was his
people are gonna die
argument.
Doing it.
That's his argument. And you know, when he was talking about like all the awful shit he's seen and you hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, maybe I don't completely agree with your point of view, but I can understand where you're coming from there. And yet, when you see this in practice, you know, when it's not an NPR interview and you see the videos you've been seeing and everyone else has been seeing, then you realize like okay, sure, but there must be a way to do this that doesn't involve ripping parents out of their communities, away from their children, that doesn't involve like actually removing people who've been contributing to society, to American society, from American society, sending people to other countries when they can't even speak the language. So
no one with a heart is going to go along with that.